Hello, thank you for joining another rendition of Narcissist McGee. So I'm walking right now, and that is something that you need to do in life. Obviously, right? You have to walk to get to where you're going. Yes, you get to your vehicle and you drive, but ultimately you need to walk to your destination. With that being said, when you are out of a toxic relationship with a narcissist personality disorder, the destination is unclear, especially after being discarded. And I hate to use all of the, verbal manure in terms of, being pertaining to the narcissist relationship and all that, but that's what it is. It's a discard. Because, you could be with somebody for a year, you could be with them for a month, a decade, and when one of these people exits your life, it's very traumatic. And it's especially traumatic because the person that you were with, after it's over, they're unrecognizable, they're dead, they're gone. So the destination after all of this is unclear, and you don't know where to go. And I think that's the biggest thing, that after one of these toxic relationships end, is that you could fall into a depression, you could, have anxiety, and, you could even, for lack of better phrase or word, want to control, alternate, delete yourself. So, how do you get to the destination? And what is that destination? Well, the way you get there is day by day. There is no shortcut. This isn't Super Mario. You can't put in you can't cheat and blow a whistle and then you're at world 8. You have to take each day at a time, and of course it's going to be a struggle. It's not going to be easy. So we got that part out of the way. You do one day at a time, and then the next thing is, in terms of the destination, what does the destination look like? Well, that's the beauty part, because the destination in life is endless. It keeps going. But I will tell you that in life, as people say, there's seasons, there's cycles, and the destination when the narcissist season or cycle ends, it's a beautiful place. Because when you get there, it may not be the prettiest thing that there is, because you had to, and you're still holding the emotional baggage from before. But I'll tell you what, you no longer have that person weighing you down. Eventually, the pain starts to go away, and it becomes a little bit easier. So the destination is a place that keeps going, really until you're not here on this planet anymore. And then I would like to think that, when you die, there's a place that you go to where there's, bunnies and rabbits and, snickerdoodles and all that. But anyways, in terms of this planet and all the negative and being in one of these relationships, you eventually get past it, and it's hard. You're likely going to still think about them for, let's face it, the rest of your life. But those thoughts will fade over time. So in conclusion, you need to walk to your destination. You need to keep marching. And eventually, when you reach the destination of the ending of the narcissist season and cycle, that finish line is beautiful. And even though you cross it, and you may have your mental anguish and physical ailments from what you experienced, know that you crossed that line and you came out a better person in the end. And ultimately, where the narcissist is? They're behind that finish line, because they're never going to cross it. They are never going to cross that line. Remember that. It's a whole nother video I don't want to get into, but a lot of people want to make videos on YouTube pertaining to narcissism and personality disorder, so on and so forth. But realistically, they're disordered. So there's no use in trying to dissect their mind or try to figure it out or get revenge or do any of that. Because as I just said a moment ago, they're going to be left behind that line. They're never going to cross it. That analytical, metaphorical line in life that people cross to achieve their next feat in life, their next accomplishment, the narcissist never accomplishes that because they're disordered into their mind, and that's all there is to it. So anyways, thank you for listening. This rendition of Narc Discarded McGee. Thank you.